One family in Holmen is back to their normal lives. This after a scare last month that caused more questions than answers. The Lohrentz family were on vacation in Arizona last month, but 7-year-old Braxton got sick. After being admitted to an emergency room with a fever and feeling lethargic, doctors struggled to come up with his diagnosis. During this time, Braxton lost his ability to speak. Well, doctors suspected meningitis or a brain bleed. His mother said this was her worst nightmare.
It was terrifying. There was nothing worse than looking at your 7-year-old child laying in a hospital bed, not being able to speak to you, and not knowing what was wrong with him at that time.
But after around 6 hours in the hospital, doctors finally discovered what Braxton was dealing with. It turned out to be influenza A. Upon the diagnosis, Braxton was put on antibiotics, and it didn't take long for him to break his fever and talk once again.
Do you remember what you said?
No.
He woke up and he said, "Well, where is Hadley?" And Hadley is his 5-year-old sister. And that was the first time that he had spoken in several hours. His father and I looked at each other and broke into tears, knowing that we were pretty certain he was going to be okay from that point on.
So well, in fact, that the Lohrentz family managed to make their flight home the very next day. And Braxton is back to being a healthy second grader, even wrestling for Holmen now.